I can't scream and I can't see who's holding me down and they want to do things to me.
Tonight, we have brought a psychic with us to the Vale Mansion. How would you describe your gift?
I'm clairvoyant, clairaudient, claircognizant, clairsentient, psychic medium. So I have all the clairs.
All the above?
Yes. Hi, my name is Allie Westrick. I'm with Apex Paranormal in Kansas City. Are you ready?
I'm ready. You're acting a little freaked out. Why?
The basement makes me nervous. There are masculine energies, masculine shadow figures down here. You'll hear them come through. They're just scary. The shadow figures that are down here have been seen by 2 of my teammates. I haven't physically seen them, I have felt them. Is there anyone down here with us? Oof. These would be former mental patients. I think there's some crossover to some other inhuman things that have come down here.
What are you feeling right now?
I feel very uneasy. If there are things in the area, I start to get a feeling in my solar plexus chakra. So that's starting to flutter, so there's something. I know you're down here. Do you want to come out and say hello? Oh. So sometimes I physically hear and see things, and sometimes I third eye see and hear things. So the third eye part of me heard a growl. So anytime I hear growls, that makes me nervous because I just don't know what I'm dealing with.
I also want to state that I heard. Did you hear that over there? Like rustling?
Yeah.
From the trees almost?
Yeah. I heard that too right when we came in. That's why I pointed. This is the cat and mouse thing.
Yeah, they want you to follow.
You'll get battery drain. A lot. You'll get equipment drain down here. Yeah, absolutely. They're all still down here, is what I'm hearing. And I just got very cold. Good thing you're not sleeping here. So the plan for you, they want to make you afraid like they've made me afraid.
These energies?
Yes. Sometimes there are energies that can tap into your deepest, darkest fears, and then that's what they kind of mentally play with. They're making me feel kind of physically ill, but that's not directed at me, that's directed at you.
Yeah, and I was going to say, I also just felt like a cold. Did you feel that?
You'll feel things pass by. Third eye is hearing screaming. Can you touch one of us? Can we go dark for just a second? I want to see if that does anything.
Feeling like a just tightness in my chest.
So I heard a laughter, and then I heard he wants to destroy you. Yeah, there's something in there watching us.
You know what I was literally about to say? I felt while you were telling that story, this creeping cold come up my back and up to my shoulders.
Yeah.
Like not like a wind.
He showed me attacking her off-site, so that's problematic. Felt like it was trying to take me over. I was shaking so bad I couldn't stop, and
all haunted places have a story to tell. It can be tragic, it can be scary, and it can be very dangerous. This is Colin Browen, and these are the Paranormal Files.
Tonight we're here in Independence, Missouri at the Vale Mansion. This is, as you guys are about to see, one of the spookiest looking places I think I've ever seen in my life. Looks like a real life haunted mansion. Looks like a place where ghosts would choose to hang out, if you ask me. But let's head on in, guys.
Well, here it is.
Holy shit.
Oh my gosh, I love
That
it.
is super cool.
That is
That is even eerier.
Oh, look at the silhouette of the sunset.
Honestly,
Wow.
you go through this old creepy gate
That's so
to get in here.
This is very
spooky.
cool.
And the history you guys are gonna shit your pants about.
Oh my
We got multiple
gosh.
surprises tonight.
Wow, look at
That's so
Wow, man.
cool.
the. You know, in these kind of buildings, everything's so nice.
It's so ornate.
Mhm.
And old, you know. So
It literally looks like a gingerbread house, but
A haunted gingerbread house.
ghoster bread house.
very cool.
Yeah, that's much better. A haunted gingerbread house.
A haunted
The ghoster
gingerbread
bread
house.
is not very good.
Wow,
But
very cool. The
Yeah,
grounds are
guys.
really nice here too.
very well maintained.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Okay, here we are.
You guys excited for tonight?
Oh,
So
you know
excited.
Let's do this.
Okay.
Oh, it's fogging over already.
Might need to,
It's too humid.
yeah, take a couple of minutes.
All right, everybody, Colin here. Tonight on this video, we're doing something different. You know, usually we present the history first, but tonight, in a first really on the show, we've worked with a psychic maybe once or twice before. We have brought a psychic with us to the Vale Mansion, and we're gonna have you come in with us, give us a read on what? Okay, so it's very foggy outside. Well, not really foggy, but humid. It's fogged up the lens. But I'm gonna let you introduce yourself to everybody online.
Hi, my name is Allie Westrick. I'm with Apex Paranormal in Kansas City.
And how would you describe your gift?
There's a lot. I'm clairvoyant, clairaudient, claircognizant, clairsentient, psychic medium. So I have all the clairs.
All the above?
Yes.
Well, that's just the intro. I'm gonna actually take this camera. You're gonna take the other camera, and we're just gonna let you kind of walk through, feel it out, and then tell us some stories of things you've experienced along the way.
Okay. I've had the most experiences on the second floor, the attic, and the basement. So if you want to start on the second floor,
Sure.
Okay.
Second floor it is.
Great.
Okay.
let's go upstairs. This mirror right here. This is a portal mirror. What happens with portal mirrors is we have spirits that jump in and out. They're interdimensional. So it's interesting in this house to have such a big one on a staircase because we will get various spirits in here and not just the spirits that are in this house. So there's always something new to experience when we're up here investigating.
This mirror right here.
Yes. And a lot of the artifacts, items in this house are from other museums from across the country, other places. I'm not sure where this mirror came from exactly, but there's something about it. I have a hard time looking at it when I come up the stairs because I feel like there's something watching me on the other
Through the
side.
mirror.
Through the mirror.
What do you think it is?
It's a doorway. I just, I don't know, I always feel like I'm gonna get sucked in if I stare at it for too long, so.
Yeah, that would not be good.
For people who do scrying, this would be an interesting mirror to do that in.
Mm-hmm.
So keep that in mind for later on.
Okay.
Um,
And if you pick up on anything while we're here,
sure,
are you sure to say it?
sure thing. We haven't investigated as a team too much up in here. I did get a female spirit one time, but we primarily investigate Sophia Vale and Colonel Vale's bedrooms, which are on this side, but I just wanted to show you this area. It looks so beautiful, but it's got such an incredibly creepy history and dark history.
Yeah, we really don't know the full history yet. We're keeping
Okay.
that in the dark.
Okay, I'll try not to say too much then.
Okay.
So the interesting thing, and I don't know if you've had this happen at other locations that you've investigated, but anytime we sit in any of these rooms and we're actually sitting in them, we get the activity out in this hallway. So it seems to just surround the area. Not sure why that is, but so again, something to keep in mind. But so we get a lot of activity in Sophia Vale's room. And the most impressive thing I have seen in here that I have never in my life seen anywhere else is we were doing a paranormal team tour event, and in here what we saw manifest was a giant mist, and it hovered in the air for like 5 minutes. And it was the most spectacular thing I have ever seen, because I have never seen a mist before. I've seen full-bodied apparitions, shadow figures, a bunch of things, but I have never seen a mist before, just in one spot, just hover in the middle of the floor. It was incredible.
Right here.
Yes, right here.
What do you think that was?
I believe that was Sophia Vale. She is very prevalent in this area. She does come and visit this area quite a bit. We do notice that Colonel Vale kind of stays on his side. So we get her a lot in this room and in that room. I won't tell you too much about her history since the historian will go over that with you. But again, if you're sitting in this room or that room, you will get her usually out in the perimeter, but we were in that room, so she manifested in here. I'm not sure why that was, but yes. When I first did my very first walk through here at Vale, I picked up most of her energy in this room because I feel like she spent a lot of time in this room towards the end of her life. That was just my psychic impression. I'm not feeling her in here at the moment. When the lights go out and the later it gets, the energy does shift in here and you will start to feel things. They come out pretty hardcore. Sophia does like to talk to men, so I think she would be interested in talking to you, Colin.
Okay, Sophia.
Men who are good-natured, she likes to talk to, so.
Hopefully when the lights go out, she'll come out.
Yes. As far as activity in these two rooms also, we do get a lot of, they like to use the music box, so if you have music boxes, they will come down and interact with those, especially the spirits on the 3rd floor that come down to this floor. You just have to invite them down. I call them the psychiatric patients, but they do like to interact with the music box and with the spirit boxes. And REM pods as well.
Well, we got plenty of those.
Yeah, good. Set them up, spread them out all over the place.
Is this the extent of your experiences on this floor?
Well, also on this floor, so
Okay.
Elijah Buchholz has had many experiences in this hallway, specifically with this staircase. So what he'll do on investigations is he will sit in this room and all he does is just watch. He has seen many times a shadow figure come just down this hall, down the staircase, and then stop and then go back upstairs. And it's been dark a lot of the times when he's been looking for it, but he can still see the outline of a shadow and he can feel something here. So one night, they actually caught a picture of it, and it's over here. And it's fairly large, and so
Wow.
here it is here.
Wow, that's crazy. Oh my god.
They were thrilled to get this because it's been hard to capture, but they captured it one night.
Wow.
That is very clear too.
There are so many shadow figures in this house, it's ridiculous.
Good-natured or?
Both. The downstairs ones you have to be, or the basement ones I should say, you have to be careful of. They're a little darker. Sophia and Colonel Vale are very nice and sweet, and Sophia loves to have people in her home, so if you compliment her home, she'll respond positively in that way. And then you have the patients from upstairs, and they behave like psychiatric patients. So when we go upstairs, I'll explain a little bit about that, just a tad, so you can just kind of get an idea. But those patients do like to come down to this floor if you invite them.
What do you think's the most active part of this floor?
I would say Sophia's room, and then just this hallway out here, because that's where you get a lot of the activity from. So keep an eye out when you have your equipment out in this hallway. Just make sure you can see it and hear it, because that's where a lot of it will happen when you're sitting in here.
Okay. Shit.
Awesome.
Third floor it is.
3rd floor.
Let's do it.
Got it. This is Colonel Vale's room. We have not had a lot of activity on this side for whatever reason. I mean, occasionally, just very rare.
And move the.
Okay.
Alright.
So I'm sure when he's going over the history, he'll explain more of this with you, but there were psychiatric patients housed up here. And so that's who I'm kind of referring to when I talk about the patients. They are different than the patients who are in the basement. To me, they feel very different. And the patients that are up here tend to stay up here unless they go to the 2nd floor. There is interaction there. They feel a little more aggressive. I've heard you've been to some other psychiatric places. It feels the same way. You'll know what I'm talking about when you have those experiences. Sometimes you'll get like a sinking feeling, or you'll feel dizzy. You'll just get wiped out energetically. So, and you kind of feel like something's breathing down your neck because that's what I get when I'm here. So yeah, that's what we have up here. He'll go into the stories with you about what happened, so I'll leave that to him. I'm not feeling anything up here right now, but like I said, when the lights go out, they'll come out and play.
They come out when the lights go out.
Yeah. People ask me, they're like, well, what difference does it make? And it does make a difference. I feel like they're more comfortable with presenting themselves. And so there's just a shift in energy with this house. So it's hard to explain, but yeah.
100%.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Basement?
Basement we go.
You ready?
I'm ready. Before we...
Kind of scaring us.
Hey, so you're acting a little freaked out. Why?
The basement makes me nervous. There are masculine energies, masculine shadow figures down here. You'll hear them come through your ghost boxes. They're just scary. The shadow figures that are down here have been seen by 2 of my teammates. I haven't physically seen them, I have felt them. Well, I'll tell you more about that when we get down there. I don't know if it's locked, it might be locked.
Good.
Just watch your step. The floor down here is uneven. It's a maze down here, so. This is just creepy. Yeah, you can feel it just coming past this threshold. Is there anyone down here with us? Oof. There definitely is. So, a whole group of people have seen well, first Elijah saw it on his own with a guest investigator that we had. A male shadow figure. They could see him from about here up doing this sort of thing because he felt threatened.
Like flexing?
He was flexing. So when Elijah and this other friend of ours were down here, they were standing down here, and all of a sudden they got this feeling that someone else was down here with them. And at the same time they saw from right here this male shadow figure. He had short dark hair. He was wearing a shirt and pants. And it was just standing there. They both looked at each other and were like, do you see that? Do you see that? And so they both didn't say anything, and all of a sudden it just started doing this. Like it just puffed his chest out like. Crazy. And so neither of them said anything, and they came upstairs and they pulled me and another member aside and told us each separately what they had seen so there would not be any overlay, and they had seen the exact same thing. This same man has presented himself to, we had a group event down here. The whole entire room of people saw a man with short dark hair, a shirt, and jeans walk from here. They thought it was part of their group. They thought he was part of their group. Walk through here and walk straight into the wall.
Huh.
And so the guy that was running this event called Elijah at like 3 in the morning. Elijah's like, what happened? Is something on fire? The guy's like, no, we just all saw this man, and just described him exactly how Elijah had seen him.
Wow.
He is down here. So anytime you feel that menacing feeling, there's a lot of cat and mouse that goes on down here with the shadow figures.
What do you mean?
You feel like there's something kind of following you or watching you, and then it disappears, and it kind of lures you into the next room, and it lures you around. And I'll take you around here, and you'll see this goes into the history of why there were mental patients. I'm not a big fan of going back in this area because I can feel it pretty strong even right now. But we'll set equipment usually in this area, and we'll see the activity come in through here.
What do you mean this area? Like this room right here?
This room, that room.
This is a room?
Yes, well, I don't know if it's a hallway. So this is the Christmas tree room. And this loops around. So this was a room of some kind. There's a 9 right above the door here. You will see some shackles that are still in the walls down here.
Really?
Yes.
What do you think is the darkest part of this whole floor?
The darkest area? I think that if you... I think it's between these two rooms. I feel like you're gonna have more luck in here.
Really?
Yeah,
Right here.
in this area.
Anything specific that's happened to you down here?
To me, it's more of the communication. The last time I was here for an event, we had a spirit box set up and it kept saying my name. It probably said my name like 30 times. It kept saying Allie, Allie,
Really?
Allie, over and over and over. And I've never had that happen anywhere I have ever gone in my life. It was so intimidating for me. And it didn't sound like a normal voice. It sounded inhuman, and I don't like that they know my name. And so,
What do you mean inhuman?
you know, sometimes they can sound kind of growly.
Mm-hmm.
They just don't have a normal cadence, like just a normal human sound. And to hear that with your, you know, say your name over and over, it's just a horrible feeling. I was worried something was gonna follow me home that night. I have had nightmares about this place since then.
What kind of nightmares?
That I'm being held down and I can't scream and I can't see who's holding me down and they want to do things to me. It's happened to me a couple times.
And you think that that's from the basement area?
Yes.
Specifically?
I think it's from what's down here specifically. The dreams I've had have been in the kitchen, which is just above here.
And what, or who I should say, are like the entities, the people that they think would be down here?
These would be former mental patients. I think there's some crossover to some other inhuman things that have come down here.
And why do you think that?
Just from the experiences I've had and just the feelings that I have and then the nightmares on top of that. I mean, my nightmares aren't normal nightmares. They just feel very real. They usually contain a message of some kind. We have had things happening here too, like you have to though watch out for like the humidifier and stuff like that because that will pick up noise, but I just heard something in that room.
Yeah, me too. What are you feeling right now?
I feel very uneasy. If there are things in the area, I start to get a feeling in my solar plexus chakra. So that's starting to flutter, so there's something.
Not a good feeling though?
No, it's never a good feeling down here.
Could you try to talk to it while we're with you?
Sure.
Because I would love to do like an actual...
Do you want to go in here?
Yes, that would be great. Or wherever you think, I guess, would be...
It's typically these two rooms, but you can see. I know you're down here. Do you want to come out and say hello? Oh. So sometimes I physically hear and see things, and sometimes I third eye see and hear things. So the third eye part of me heard a growl. So anytime I hear growls, that makes me nervous because I just don't know what I'm dealing with.
I also want to state that I heard... Did you hear that over there? Like rustling?
Yeah.
From the trees almost?
Yeah. I heard that too right when we came in. That's why I pointed. This is the cat and mouse thing.
Yeah, they want you to follow.
Oh, the camera's...
You'll get battery drain. A lot. You'll get equipment drain down here. Yeah, absolutely. They're all still down here, is what I'm hearing. And I just got very cold. Should we go? Should we follow?
I'm hearing the same thing.
Okay, we're gonna stay right here for a minute. No, that's not the air conditioning. Okay. Good thing you're not sleeping here. So the plan for you, they want to make you afraid like they've made me afraid.
These energies?
Yes. So when you're down here investigating and there's no one upstairs, you'll hear footsteps. Just letting you know. Sometimes there are energies that can tap into your deepest, darkest fears, and then that's what they kind of mentally play with. So even after you leave here and you go sleep somewhere, that's when your nightmares will start. Or you'll feel like something's off or something's wrong. I'm sure you've had that before, because you have an ability yourself.
Somewhat.
Yeah.
More of the feeling sense.
Right. You're an open-minded skeptic, I think. Yeah. You are so right.
Spot on.
Yeah, you're an open-minded skeptic, but you have that ability, which is why you're open-minded.
Exactly.
Eventually, you won't be a skeptic anymore.
I'm skeptical towards the Hollywood bullshit.
Well, yes.
That's the
That's the good
comes
skeptical.
from.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
But I have
Discernment
seen
is
and
important.
heard a
Yeah,
lot of things.
I'm sure you have. They're making me feel kind of physically ill, but that's not directed at me, that's directed at you.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say, I also just felt like a cold. Did you feel that?
Mm-hmm.
You'll feel things pass by.
Mm-hmm. Like right when you said that, it was like, kind of.
Yeah. So you might get some kind of stomach issues also.
What? Why would they want to do that?
It's kind of like a punishment. I've noticed that the human spirits aren't so much into that, but the inhuman spirits are. Can you make a noise for us? It's just the three of us down here. Can you knock on something or knock something over?
Can you try to call out to the whatever the really dark thing is? Tell them that I would like to talk to it.
To the dominant energy that's down here, the man. Colin would like to speak with you. He wants to interview you. He wants to know what happened to you. Third eye is hearing screaming.
Yeah, I did too. Interesting. Screaming too.
Can you touch one of us? Can we go dark for just a second? I want to see if that does anything.
You want to put night
Yeah,
vision?
I'm feeling like a just tightness in my chest.
Oof, I feel something standing behind me.
Was that you just now?
What was that?
Okay, I can feel you behind me. Can you make a noise in this room for us, please? So we know that it's you and not someone else. Is that your chest?
It's like my
tightening?
throat almost. It's fucking weird, actually.
Okay, we can't have you enter, Colin. We need you to step back. That's not allowed.
Oh my god.
You need to step back.
Holy shit. Oh, sorry.
It's alright. I'm sorry.
Oh, Jesus. That felt like my throat just kind of went like.
Yeah, I was worried it would affect you physically.
Oh. It's a tightness, actually. I'm like hot now.
Yeah.
Do you feel hot?
I don't. I feel like I'm freezing.
I feel very warm.
Oh god.
Do you have any protective anything that you wear or keep on you? If you want something, I can give you something.
That would be great.
And you can just take it with you on everywhere you go.
Please.
Okay. All right, I need you to leave Colin alone now, please. We're just trying to get you to knock on a wall, not take one of us over.
Is there a... What's this light right here? I swear to God, would that be our reflection? Because I swear to God,
you
I
see
saw
your
something,
shadow?
yeah, something black should dart across this.
We get that down here all the time.
Like just
All
corner
the
my
time.
eye, corner my eye.
They like scurry across real fast, and it can be so dark in here, and you still can see them. It's crazy.
You know, I'm not getting the best vibe down here. How do you feel?
I feel very anxious and nervous down here. I usually do when I come down here. I feel like that they, more than anything, would want to play with us, but what he just did to you was their idea of playing.
Yeah, it's weird too. It was not my chest. It was like
Your throat,
Yeah,
like you were
actually,
being
like-
choked. Tighten,
yeah.
like squeeze, like
like a almost or like an allergy. What I
Yeah.
would imagine like needing an EpiPen if you had like a peanut
feeling
allergy.
like you're being,
Yeah,
squeezed.
and I can still feel it. Like my voice is kind of like it's just swollen. It's freaky to me, but
Yeah, I'm worried about your physical well-being.
have
down
people
here.
been hurt down here?
They've had very odd experiences with their eyes, with their ears, now that I think about it. People have just broke down and cried down here. I've seen that a few times. I had a spirit box session down here where I was actually holding it in my lap, and I felt like it was trying to take me over. I was shaking so bad I couldn't stop, and
Really?
yeah.
With the spirit box.
Yeah. Just holding it and using it, it just started to use me.
So other than this area, what do you think is the other most, if we were to sit down here for a while? We've got this kind of spot. What's another good spot to...
Any, I mean, you could sit in here if you can find a space. We can actually walk back through here if you want. We're being chased.
I can just turn the...
There you go.
But then we should go lights out and ask some more questions. Yeah, you know, I feel almost something like behind me too.
Right.
You know, kind of like on you.
Right.
And I really do not feel that very often. Almost never, actually. I don't really like
Feel like
to
it's tagging
be
you
freaked
from the
out and
back.
stuff, but
Yeah. Yeah. The longer you do this, the more you just kind of build up. You know, it just becomes kind of normal. But it's not normal when you're still feeling like there's something standing right behind you and you can feel something just on your neck.
you want to do lights out again?
Yeah.
Let me ask you too, before we do this little session, what do you think was your freakiest, like most powerful experience as a psychic, just as a whole?
Oh my gosh, I've never been asked that.
Like what's something that kind of like scared you? I'm always interested in that aspect of it.
Well, at the sake of sounding crazy, just because of the type of work that I do, I have been possessed by other spirits and had to have them removed. And I think at one time I used to laugh at that with people because you kind of see that on TV, you know, and it looks ridiculous. But until it actually happens to you, just because I'm a psychic medium, sometimes I take these things on voluntarily, and they stay with you. And that's their whole goal, is to stay with you. So I've gone for months before. I would go to bed at night and I would have the same nightmare every night, and it was like a gray, everything was gray, and they would be terrifying. And sometimes I'd get choked in my sleep by something. I'd get choked in my sleep by something. I've been pushed out of my bed and onto the floor and almost hit my head on the nightstand.
Really pushed to the floor.
Pushed to the floor. Woken up and seeing these beings with red eyes staring at me. Didn't sleep for months, and just I could literally feel something inside of my chest, and it would swirl around, and I couldn't get rid of it. Like I tried going to different people to try and have it removed. Like sometimes you can go to energy healers and things like that, and they can remove those things. Nothing was working, and I reached out to the Catholic Church, and they basically made me feel like I was the most horrible person on the planet, and said, that there was something wrong with me and I shouldn't be doing any of this, and I was evil, and just a bunch of things. So I had an experience with divine intervention, and that's what removed the first time what I had going on. But I think the scariest part about it was waking up in the middle of the night and all that, and feeling and seeing these things, is that it felt familiar. Like I had known these things before, or I had experienced something like this in another lifetime. Like I knew it, and I thought, I don't want to return back to that ever. Whatever that was, whatever time period, whatever plane that was. And that's been my most profound experience.
That sounds crazy.
It was very scary.
To say the least.
It was very scary. For a long time I didn't talk about it, and after it happened, I had gotten out of the paranormal completely for a couple of years.
It was that strong.
Yes.
And where do you think that came from?
I was working with a team prior to Apex, and I was in my apartment, and I was waiting for a call from our team leader to do a remote view. Yeah, there's something in there watching us.
You know what I was literally about to say? I felt, while you were telling that story, this creeping cold come up my back and up to my shoulders.
Yeah.
Like, not like a wind. Like almost like it's just like,
Right.
and it's still on my shoulders right now. I got goosebumps.
Because their
You can't
energy,
see.
I mean, that's how you feel it on your body. Like with me having that possession, you feel something swirling around inside of you, like it's another being, like it's something from an alien movie. It's hard to explain, but when they touch you and you feel that energy, that's what that is. They're made up of energy. That's why you get your hair standing up on end, and you feel warm one minute, cold the next minute. But it's in here listening to my story, so I better not use it against me later. But anyway, I was waiting for a call from my team lead to do a remote view for a location they were doing in Iowa for a home that used to be a mortuary. And something inside of me told me not to take that call, and I did it anyway. And the minute I got on the phone, I felt that thing come through my phone. And then it was in my apartment for 6 months. So you can get spirits and entities come through electronic devices. That does happen. That's how they can, their energy, that's how they can travel. It's like, what's the easiest way to travel to something?
I've always wondered this. Do you think that somebody, like a person watching online, that an energy could come to them through the medium of film?
I believe so. I think it can
that's
come
possible?
through any number of mediums, because it's energy.
Because I've had people say while they were watching my videos, they've had like stuff fly off their walls, and it's always interesting.
Yeah. And sometimes I think when people watch these things, or they watch a lot of them, it's manifesting that energy into where they are. They are manifesting it by watching it. That's what they're focusing their attention on. Therefore, they're bringing it to them. So the best cure for that, and like anytime you watch a horror movie or something and you just feel yucky and your place feels yucky, put on an 80s movie. Put on something funny, lighthearted, a comedy. Put on like happy, upbeat music, and that will shift that energy immediately. So it's just a matter of what you're focusing on is what you draw to you with anything.
I'm feeling. I'm sorry to keep interrupting,
No,
but
it's-
I'm feeling hot now. Are you feeling hot?
I feel warm right here.
I'm sweaty, but I'm
Yeah.
freezing.
Me too.
literally
Yeah, I'm
like-
sweaty, but I'm
Exactly.
freezing.
I
Yeah,
got
it's
like a
bizarre.
shit flash all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm interested.
Okay.
I have a feeling of something in there.
Yes.
What are you feeling in there?
That is that masculine inhuman energy that was trying to choke you earlier.
I feel like it's like almost
I don't know what that light is flashing in there. Do you see it?
I swear that I saw that move.
I've been standing here this whole time and I have not seen lights flashing in there.
Yeah, but that was...
So if you stand right in front of me,
Oh.
over here, I do not know what that is.
Yeah, this is just like very dark
Yes.
room. Okay, well I guess
The energy is dark and it's hanging out in here.
let's have you try to, if you can just give me any sort of insight onto what,
What do you want to know?
I don't know, why, how it feels, what it looks like, any sort of info or the feeling that even you're getting from this.
Cue the cricket. It's gonna keep attacking you physically.
Yeah, that's It's
That's
up
your
here, it's
that's
not
your
my
weak.
chest.
That's a weakness. It goes after your weaknesses. So I feel like it presents as human, but it is not human. It doesn't look human. It's super angry. If I feel like it's choosing to be here. I think it kind of waits for these moments. He's gonna wait for you to be alone down here, so you're gonna have to be especially careful.
Is it angry that we're here?
Yes, it's perpetually angry.
But even more so.
Yes. Unlike Sophia Vale upstairs, the spirits down here don't like males. If you're a female, it might hit on you. It's hit on me before. I was wearing an off-the-shoulder shirt one time, and it kept coming through with shoulder and things like that, and so.
Well, it might confuse me with my long hair.
Or not, if you think about the time period in which Vale is.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I do
This-
feel a scratch. It's just a scratchiness in the chest and a headache right here.
Okay, so the thing with the headaches that is super common in this house. I'm shocked I don't have one yet. As a team, we usually take headache medicine when we come here. The reason for that is because the way the energy travels, it will come down through your head.
I'm sorry.
That's all right. It'll come down through the top of your head in such force, like there's so much of it, I should say, it will give you a headache way until tomorrow, like way through till tomorrow. It's like a third eye thing and crown chakra thing.
It's right
Yes.
here.
Yes.
Even my sinus, just on this side though.
Or sometimes they're just letting you know how they died.
On job B.
But the thing that's choking you, that's that inhuman thing that's here.
And that is really, I've not been coughing all day.
I can see it, just it's targeting your weakness, which is your health. You have a strong spirit. I get a Native American thing with you. I'm not sure what that is. Almost like a shaman type of thing with you spiritually. So maybe a past life thing. But
What do you mean? Like Native American how?
if you were to practice anything, a spiritual practice, Native American types of work or medicine would fit very well with you. I think you'd be very good at it. And it could be because you had a past life as a shaman.
Maybe that's why these things want to attack me sometimes.
Yes. So I'll give you something today to help you. But when you're out on location, if you start to feel attacked like this, or even when you're here, go outside and hug a tree. That is the fastest way to draw down and ground your energy.
Smart.
Yeah, it's fast, and yeah, I think it'll work well for you.
Well, speaking of energies, can I have you try to talk to this thing one more time?
Let's try going back through here, since it likes to go in a circle. I'm gonna sit down.
I'll sit.
Yeah, there's chairs. So, it might be easier if you try and ask me something directly, like you're talking to it, and then I'll just relay what I hear back.
Whoever's in here, if you are trying to choke me, Why do you want to hurt me?
So I heard a laughter, and then I heard he wants to destroy you.
For what reason? Any reason why you want to destroy me?
He doesn't understand that question because that's just what they do, is they destroy people. It's not really a reason-based thing. It's their natural, how they are naturally.
So you are an angry spirit. Where are you right now? Where are you in this basement?
He says he's everywhere.
You know, I have a headache now on this side of my head.
Right.
It's like completely shifted over to my right side. Are you giving me a headache?
He's laughing again.
You know, I really do feel a chill almost. Like it's here now.
Yes.
I really feel like that. Could you, if you're here and you're big and scary, I'm personally not afraid of whoever, whatever you are. Why don't you do something to try to scare me? Like slam a door.
So he's saying he'll get you later.
Is that a promise?
He just went quiet.
I'm personally not afraid of whoever, whatever you are. Why don't you do something to try to scare me? Like slam a door.
So he's saying he'll get you later.
Is that a promise?
He just went quiet.
All haunted places have a story to tell. It can be tragic, it can be scary, and it can be very dangerous. This is Colin Browen, and these are the Paranormal Files.
Gosh, I just feel super anxious just thinking that something is actually saying it wants to attack my son. And just like all of a sudden I have a headache too, and I usually never get a headache.
He's very strong spiritually, Colin, you are.
Mm-hmm.
So if this thing really starts to come at you hard, you just yell at it and tell it to get the F away.
Oh, I will, definitely. Are you gonna attack my mom too? What do you think about her?
He showed me attacking her off-site, so that's problematic. Normally the things here don't leave this house, so that could just be a threat. I see that as just a threat.
Oh, I feel weird. It's such a beautiful house too.
I know.
It's weird that there's this kind of maze of just looks.
Darkness.
Yeah.
Well, when you hear the history, it'll make more sense.
But I do feel the most energy out of the whole home here.
Yes.
For sure.
Yes.
Basements are always like that.
I know, it's always a basement.
For some reason. I'm like really chills right now. Mm-hmm. Chills. I feel it. Do you feel that? I wonder if this would even show it. All my hair is suddenly on end. It's just like, I just felt a wave of just, it's like I'm hot, then I'm cold.
Yeah.
All up and down. Can you do something for us? Or are you just gonna hide in the shadows? Why don't you just walk into this room? If you can hear my voice, obviously you can.
So we're getting joined by more. These are human though.
You know what's really freaky about you just saying that? I blinked my eyes and I just saw like, I saw 4.
Yeah.
1, 2,
Yeah.
3, 4. I blinked and it was like a shadow just standing here.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. That's exactly what I feel.
That was very strange that you said that right when I blinked.
Yeah.
And it's like all black. All I see is a black shadow.
So they just came in like right at the same time you saw that.
Are you guys more friendly?
Friendly's not the word I would use. Not as dangerous. They're kind of observing us. They don't know who we are or why we're down here. They're confused. We don't mean you any harm, and we're not going to be here very long. They're mad because we stirred up the other one.
And what is this other one? I guess one final time, what do you feel this main entity is?
I mean, what I get from him is that he's non-human. He's very, very old. Spiritually old, if you know what I mean. Presents as human even though he's not human. I'm not really sure what he's doing here. Like if he was... Oh. So, from the grief and sadness that happened down here, you know how that can manifest in energy, like a PK manifestation? That's what he is. But he is and he isn't. It's like his energy was manifested, but he is something that is like a dark, tangible, old spirit.
And he doesn't like us.
No. Well, he doesn't like anybody.
Doesn't like anyone. Me specifically, the other two of us.
Right. You're an easy target for him.
Why?
Because he can physically harm you.
True.
Spiritually, though, he's going to have a much harder time, but physically.
I do get that, kind of like you look around. Wasn't that cricket over there?
It's been everywhere.
You know,
Maybe that's his way of communicating. If anyone wants to speak to us, can you make the cricket chirp? It's like, nope, they don't want to speak to us.
Well, I guess if it's almost 10, well, it's 8:55. We gotta get the. I guess. What are your final thoughts / advice for tonight?
Just be careful. Whenever I investigate, it's like you want to have like your shields up so things can't get to you. I mean, who knows how they're going to decide to communicate with you? They could just keep it physically attacking you, honestly. If it gets to be too much, if your head starts hurting too much, go outside and hug that tree to get that energy out of you before you come back downstairs. You'll have luck down here with any number of devices. We've used music boxes, REM pods, ghost boxes, cat toys, just really anything. They've all gone off down here.
Is there any? Jeez. Is there anything you wouldn't do?
I'm not a fan of the Ouija board, but I know a lot of people are. Just because you're using your own physical body to communicate, you are like the communication vessel for those. So they're, to me, are a little more controversial, but if that's what the method you use, then, you know, go for it. But just be careful. Make sure when you leave here that you state that nothing is to follow you home, the regular stuff that I'm sure you usually do.
All right.
Okay.
Well,
good luck.
Good luck indeed.
You're going to need it.
Yeah.
So this is for you.
All right.
This is black tourmaline. This will protect you and ground you with any of the locations that you decide to go on.
And that's the quality of this specific, what would it be called?
Crystal.
Crystal?
Crystal, yeah, I guess.
Crystal.
Yeah, sure.
Protection.
Protection.
Yeah, I talked about this. It's interesting. We just kind of recreated that for you guys, but off camera we were talking, and I don't know, I can't remember what location it was at, but Someone online might remember I had that necklace with this on it, and it fell off my neck. It was a bound necklace. It was tied, and it fell off my neck. What did you have to say about that?
So that means something if you have any kind of spiritual jewelry or anything like that that won't stay on you. It can mean that there is an attachment that you may have that doesn't want you to have that protection with you. So that's to the point where I tell people to probably go get a cleansing of some kind to kind of remove that energy and then get that necklace or whatever replaced.
And I was also telling her that I haven't had a cleansing in years, which is probably
Oh, that's not good.
something that would be recommended.
You should do that after each location you go to.
We've done, 100 places? But that's what we were talking about, because we even did the Sally House and didn't get a cleansing or any protection.
But we're going to.
But we're going to.
No.
Sally House is particularly dangerous. It's like the basement intensified, so you should really do that.
Well, we're going to do the history now, and thank you again for coming out. It was a pleasure. Oh.
Great to meet you.
Opposite side handshake.
Are you lefty or righty?
I'm a lefty.
There you
go.
Thank you guys.
Cool.
Welcome to the Vale Mansion. Colonel Vale was born in Vermont, and as a young kid, the family moved across the state line to Orange County, New York. And they were kind of well-off farmers, so he got an education, became a school teacher and a newspaper man. And he was an abolitionist, therefore he was a Republican and a strong supporter of Abraham Lincoln. And he wrote abolitionist articles in the paper. Well, that didn't make some people happy, so he had to leave there. And while he was teaching in Kentucky, he got his law degree and became an attorney. And being into politics, he made frequent trips to Washington. He came to Kansas City and went into a partnership over in the city with another attorney. And one of his trips to Washington, he found that a senator had contracted with the federal government to deliver mail all over the West because the postal system ended at the Mississippi River. And that's how he made his money. So he started his mail business, and he delivered mail, his company did, to Oregon and California and down in Texas and to Santa Fe and up in the Dakotas. So he had an organization that delivered mail all over. Well, once you make money, which he did in that, he could invest in cattle. He had cattle ranches in Texas and different places. He married his childhood fiance, and they went to Europe, and in Normandy they saw a chateau they really liked, and that was the inspiration for this house. This is French Second Empire, one of the styles popular during the Victorian era, and it's considered one of the best examples of Victorian architecture in the United States. So in 1871, he hired ACB Mills to draw out the plans, and then in 1881, they moved in. They baked the bricks right here on the property. The walls are 2 feet thick, and there's 3 floors besides the basement and the attic. It cost him $150,000 to build it, which is almost $4 million in today's money. There's approximately 115, 120 windows in the house. They're all original. The shutters on them are original. They're made of cypress, which is resistant to insects and rot. It was a nursing home for 71 years. And during that time, they took the shutters down and put them in the attic. They didn't throw them away, so the city was able to put them back up when they restored the house. Also, they papered the walls. Well, when they took the wallpaper down, they found these are the original colors of the house. This is the green room, which was his favorite color. Over there is the pink room, which was her favorite color, and that's the ladies' parlor, and this is the gentleman's parlor. After they ate their dinner, the men could come in here and shut these pocket doors, which weigh several hundred pounds, and smoke and talk politics, which they didn't do in front of the ladies. And the ladies would go over to the pink parlor and carry on their conversations. This chandelier here and the one in the ladies' parlor and the one in the music room are original with the house. They were gasoliers. Electricity didn't come here till 1925. And so he had a natural gas well on the property with which he lit all the lights in the house and on the walkways in his garden. And the furnishings are not original. The main source of heat was the fireplaces. There's 9 fireplaces in the house. They're all original. They're coal fireplaces, not wood fireplaces. And a coal fireplace would have a bigger box and wouldn't have that metal plate in front. The furnishings are not original because when he died, he left everything to the women's college, and they sold off everything they could get their hands on. So it's all time period furniture though, from the 1800s. These 2 mirrors here, And the one in the hall and the one above the fireplace and the ladies are made by a process called diamond dust back. Diamond dust doesn't mean it's made of diamond dust. It's actually silver don't spread evenly, so they mixed it with mercury to make it spread. That's toxic. They don't do that anymore, but you can see after all this time, they're still clear. They were made in France in the late 1700s and came up the Mississippi, Missouri River to a mansion in Lexington, Missouri. The picture over here on the wall is called a reverse painting. It's painted on glass, and then you reverse it by turning it over to view it. And that was popular during the Byzantine era and in the Middle Ages. The rich church and the rich people could afford it, but of course the ordinary person couldn't because glass was very expensive back then. Painting here above the fireplace is a picture by William Holbrook Baird. William Holbrook Baird was known for painting animals acting like people. And this is supposed to have something to do with Wall Street. And it's actually inspired a song that I used to teach my kindergartners called "If You Go Down in the Woods Today, You Better Not Go Alone." I won't sing it to you. But anyway, they loved it. The next room over here is the music room. Now, this was the music room because there was a piano in here that was listed on the things that were auctioned off. We have here a Chickering piano. It was made in 1879. It's a grand square piano. They don't make square grand pianos anymore because they're not a very good design. As you know, on a regular grand piano, the wires run away from you, and then you had where on this, they run sideways, run crossways, which they don't do anymore. As we go through the house, you'll see these mannequins with these dresses. Those are actually wedding dresses from the 1800s. They didn't start wearing white wedding dresses till Queen Victoria was married in white. And whatever the Queen did, everybody else had to do. This is the music box from the 1880s. It works like the little jewelry boxes that have the metal prongs on it. You can change the disc, the CDs, the disc, and play different tunes.
Wow.
Has to go full cycle to stop it.
Wow, that is really cool.
We don't know who this girl is. She's it's a painting. Back then wasn't any roads and it was hard to get around, so the artists would paint backgrounds and bodies. And then in the winter, weather got good, they could go out and people could choose the background and body they'd paint their face in. And you can see from the necklace up, it's a slightly different shade. Early photoshopping. All the woodwork in the house is white pine. White pine doesn't grow here. It had to be imported from the south, so it was more expensive. It's soft, easy to carve, and there's no knot holes. But in that time period, what they call faux bois, everything had a French name back then, fake wood it means. And so they painted the wood to look like the different kinds of wood. So this room is painted to look like walnut. So this side of the door is painted to look like walnut. The other side is maple. This is the dining room. The artist he brought over from Germany and Italy painted the ceilings, all these pictures on the ceilings, but a lot of the rooms, the paintings have been lost. A few of them we still have. This room, we still have the painting. Over here you see a greenhouse, because he had a greenhouse on the property, so he could have fresh flowers and vegetables year-round. And over here you have a picture of a lake with a boathouse and a gazebo, because he had a man-made lake over there with which he had a boathouse and a gazebo, a place for picnicking on an island in the middle. You're also going to see grape leaves on the ceilings and on the fireplaces because one of his hobbies was making wine. He had a 47-acre vineyard over behind where the Truman Library is now. He had a wine cellar that would hold 30,000 gallons of wine. When he died, there was 10,000 in it. And the college bottled it up and sold it off, of course. All right, this is the room back here. Okay, this room was not really a room in the time of the Vales. The nursing home built in the floor here so they could have a lounge for their employees, and they built that up there so they could have storage up above. But in the time of the Vales, there was a water tower stood here. Couldn't have an ugly water tower next to the house, no. So he built the house around it so you couldn't see it. Well, he had a wind spring, a windmill that pumped the water from the spring up to the tank, which is up the level of the 3rd floor. And by doing that, they had flush toilets, hot and cold running water, and copper bathtubs on the 2nd floor in 1881. Not many people had a indoor plumbing in 1881. I always have to say I didn't live with it till I went to college.
Wow.
Did you ever hear of Matthew Brady? Matthew Brady was a famous photographer during the Civil War. He's known for his Civil War scenes. He's also known for his photos of Abraham Lincoln. He took a picture of Mrs. Vale about the time they got married, and this picture is painted for that. And over there, years later, somebody sent us a family reunion picture that Mr. Vale went to, and from that, they painted this other picture. He was much older there by that time, though.
She looks very sad in that picture.
Over here is a picture of Karen Marie Carroll. Karen Marie Carroll was the first woman to graduate from the University of Missouri, the first female attorney in the state of Missouri. When he died, he left everything to the women's college except he gave each nephew and niece $5. Well, he paid for their education and built them homes, but they weren't satisfied with that. So they hired her to break the will. Took her 10 years, and then they didn't have the money to pay her. So guess what happened? They gave her the house for $1. So she turned it into a sanitarium for wealthy people that had alcohol problems. And over the years, it descended down into just a crowded nursing home. In 1981, the state of Missouri decided they needed to pass laws regulating the nursing homes. And of course, that's when they got closed because they couldn't meet the standards. Of course, this is white Carrara marble from Italy, this fireplace is. And that shield in front of it is to keep the heat from being so hard on you. Women's makeup was made of beeswax and it would melt. So mind your own beeswax. And in this corner is a statue made of alabaster, and that's called a lady in bathing suit. It's from the World's Fair in 1904 in St. Louis. And they said that when she had company, she would throw a blanket over it because she thought it was risque. People used to save their hair and make things out of it, have artists make jewelry and stuff out of it. So that wreath there is made out of human hair. Taken away. They say on the backside where each person's hair is attached is their name.
I'm assuming all those people have passed on at this point.
I would think so. Okay, this is the ladies' parlor. This over here, we have a couple gaming tables. They open up and spread out and you can play card games. This is a tete-a-tete, which is French for face-to-face or head-to-head. And we call it a courting bench in English. Young man and a young woman could not sit on the same piece of furniture. But he could sit here and she could sit there and they got something between them. And the family would be sitting around keeping an eye on them. And they had what they called a courting candle. When the candle went out, he had to go home. So if the father liked him, he got a taller candle. If he didn't, he got a shorter one. All right. All right. You've already been to the 3rd floor. Mm-hmm. The 3rd floor, as you know, was never finished. 18 months after they moved in here, she died. And he stopped all work on the house. He was going to have a ballroom on one side and a billiard room on the other side. But it never happened because she died. And of course, during the nursing home years, they locked up the mentally ill on that side. This side, they had the severely handicapped. And once they were up there until they died. They didn't try to get them up and down the stairs. This is the master bedroom. This is the story you were asking about. If you look at the ceiling, the artist painted this woman naked from the waist up. Well, a reporter came over from the Kansas City Post. He went back and put in the paper that was a picture of Mrs. Vale, naked from the waist up. Well, that was a scandal. So he brought an artist over from Italy. I guess we didn't have artists in this country, I don't know. And had him cover her up. Paid him $1,500 and free room and board and all the wine he could drink. Guess how long it took him to cover her up? 15 months.
Wow.
Anyway, so then they had another scandal. The senator whom he had subcontracted from was charged with embezzlement. So they charged everybody that had a route with embezzlement. And so he had to go to D.C. and stand trial. It cost him $100,000 to defend himself. And back then, that was a lot of money. And while he was gone, they think she had cancer of the stomach. She was taking Loudon, and she overdosed and died. Sneaky suspicion it was because he came home, he tore up all her letters and everything, so nobody knows for sure. But anyway, he went back and was exonerated and came back, and he lived another 9 years, never remarried. We have a hair receptacle. They could save the hair for when the artists come around and maybe jewelry and stuff. The next room we're going into, he calls it Nature's Bower. On the ceiling, you'll see there's the constellation, Orion, and a Big Dipper, and the stars on the ceiling, and a green carpet. But there's something else special about that room. The Greeks put gargoyles on their building, but the Victorian era, they painted grotesque into their faux bois, their fake wood. And so there's all kinds of animal and people faces all over the woodwork. You can see on the door here.
Oh, wow, that's interesting.
You get your light real close, you can see up here a guy with a long nose.
Huh.
And there's faces there and there, and there's a head down here, there's a face.
Faces in the wood.
Uh-huh. And up over here, there's, I don't think you can see it or not, there's a dog. See the dog up there?
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
There's a dog and there's a horse. There's hundreds of faces of animals and people all over.
Something you just never notice.
Yeah, there's all over the woodwork.
So she died in this room?
Uh-huh, so did he.
He did too?
Uh-huh. They both died.
And what's room here?
And the master bedroom.
So how did he eventually die?
Old age. Heart attack or something, I don't remember.
Really?
It was something like a stroke, maybe, I think it was a stroke. Over here, we have a board found in the attic. Evidently, it's some crating. Somebody didn't know how to spell independence. Independence, Missouri, the Missouri State Railroad.
Wow. That is an old piece of wood.
Yeah. And this is the room where they operated on people within the nursing home years. It was the sewing room for Mrs. Vale. And there's material here which they covered the floor with so they could clean the blood up easier. And they did lobotomies in here.
So can I have you explain kind of when you say nursing home? I know a lot of people online are going to think of like a modern nursing home where people are just sitting around really.
Well,
But
they
this
probably
is-
were sitting around.
But this
they
is
were
like
cra-
lobotomies and surgeries.
Oh, they did the lobotomies and surgery in this room, yeah. Huh?
So it was more of like a mental home.
I guess whatever the people needed, I guess.
And just,
But they were packed. They like this next room had two walls and they had 3 bedrooms in there. They were really packed in.
how many patients were coming through here?
I don't know. Never heard anybody say when the Missouri passed the laws regulating in 1981, they couldn't meet the standard. That was the end of it.
Wow. And so they did the lobotomies in this
That's
room.
what they tell us.
That is hard to believe.
Well, they did a lot of cruel, mean things back in the day with people, mental patients and things. I'm glad I didn't live in those days. Well, there's some things about those days that were good, though. Even in my own lifetime, I can see some things were better when I was a kid. Everybody knew everybody for miles around. Everybody took care of everybody, you know. And we didn't have TV, and so everybody sat around and talked in the evening when it cooled off because no air conditioning, you know. It was nice. And that way, if there was an activity at school, at church, the whole community was out, you know. Anyway, those are the good things about it. But I can say my great aunt, she said, you can have the good old days. She didn't like to go in the creek to wash her clothes.
Right.
Anyway, so
So this was just general operating
Yeah.
room.
yeah, that's what I understand, what I've been told.
And that material like that was actually installed.
Yeah, they covered the floor with it, so it would be easier to clean up the blood. I'm sure they didn't have the sanitation idea like we do now.
Yeah. It's a gruesome thought.
Yeah. And the next room, of course, was the headquarters for the head servant, and she was a relative, so.
And so the third floor was really what? Well, in just
Up on
a
the-
little more detail with the
Up
nursing
on the
home?
third floor, on the south side of the hall, that was where they divided it and made some smaller rooms to lock up patients that were problems. And the other side was severely handicapped. And they said, well, they didn't take them up and down the stairs. When they were up there, they were up there.
Where were these people buried in just cemeteries around here?
Yeah,
when
but
they
the family
died?
people had took care of their burial.
Mm-hmm.
There's an old legend that Mr. Vail had Sophia buried out here in the yard with a glass top so he could see her. That's baloney. They're buried over at Woodlawn Cemetery on Nolan Road in a
Interesting
mortuary.
legend, though. I don't know if I'd want to see my rotting.
I don't really know much about the basement. The basement is a full basement. The whole house has a basement under it. And it's divided into rooms because they got these big, thick walls that hold up the house. So it's all divided into rooms down there. And they had, I understand, a couple rooms where a servant could stay if they didn't want to go home. But that's when the main kitchen was. Of course, they ripped that all out. And there was a coal bin was down there. And I don't know much about it, except the people have told me there's a guy named Harvey down there. Did she say something about that?
Not really.
No, there's supposed to be a guy named Harvey down there. They tell me that laments over the fact that they didn't do for his son what they said they would do or something. I don't know. That's a story I've heard, but I don't know if there's any truth to it or
A
not.
guy named Harvey.
Yeah.
When he's supposed to be like an angry person?
Yeah, he's unhappy, they say. Anyway, that's what I've heard. I don't know. I've never seen or heard anything, but like I say,
So you've never had an experience here?
only what I see on this equipment that people bring in.
And what's your personal opinion on all of it? Do you think that it is haunted, or
It's possible because I don't believe the spirit dies when the body dies. I think the spirit lives on. So why they would hang around, I don't know. But I'm not over there, so I don't know. I know a number of people had death experiences, and some of them saw relatives and different things. And one of them said he knew he was going someplace he didn't want to go. Most of them have a good experience, but he didn't. So I know that there's more to this than what we can sense with our five senses. There's a spirit world. There's no doubt about it in my mind. Because my wife died, she sat up and looked across the room and said, "Oh," and she passed. Somebody came after her, I think.
So, any final words before we end the interview? Just about the mansion in general? Any thoughts?
It's a pretty neat house, I guess. And it's a lot of fun working here, volunteering, and meet a lot of interesting people. But yeah, there's a lot of people come in here, they'll come into the door, "Oh, I feel a spirit, I feel a heaviness, I feel," okay. That's not my experience, because like I say, maybe they don't like me. Although I lived out in Idaho, I lived in a house that sometimes gave me at night, I'd wake up and I'd have felt an awful evil presence. I thought maybe it's just in my head, But I'd pray, I said, "In the name of Jesus Christ, I command you to go to the Antarctica and stay for eternity." But anyway, that's what I did there. But that's the only place that happened. But I did have an angel speak to me when I was a little kid. We lived in a L-shaped house that had been a railroad hotel originally, and you could go every room. You could go outside without going through another room. My aunts lived in one end, and we lived in the other end, the foot of it. At daytime, Mom said, "Go get a bucket of water." I'd go up and get a bucket of water, but at night she would go do it herself. And my siblings were so much older than I were; they were gone, and my dad wasn't always around. Most of the time he wasn't, and so I would always be scared to death. I'd back up against the wall where I could see all 6 windows and both doors. And I'd freeze like this until she came back. And so I was doing this one time. Up near the light fixture over the table, I heard a voice. It was a soft voice, but it was distinct. It said, "Art thou there? Art thou there? Fear not. Fear not." And from the top of my head, there was this warmth and peace and love, that's the best way I can describe it, came down and worked my way through my body, relaxing my muscles as it went. And so when Mom came in, I said, "What does art thou there mean?" She says, "Are you here?" I said, "What's fear not?" She said, "Don't be scared." And then I told her, an angel spoke to me, and I never was afraid in that situation again. I know there's a world beyond the physical, and there's more than one place.
Well, maybe we'll find some evidence of that here
Yeah.
tonight. And you, like you said, you never introduced yourself at the beginning of the video.
Or didn't I?
No.
I'm Crazy Charlie. I'm Charles Beck. Born right here in Independence. Grew up in eastern Jackson County.
Here you are at the Vail Mansion.
Here I am at the Vail Mansion.
Okay, everybody, so we're here outside of the Vail Mansion. We finished our interviews. We're about to start investigating. You can see it's windy because it's a rainstorm rolling and a thunderstorm. Very creepy night at this haunted mansion. But I really do want to point out, it does seem like here they're trying to downplay a little bit some of the more, oh, there's huge lightning. Some of the more tragic or sad things. Oh, that's sick. I mean, to me, part of the allure of the Vail Mansion is this tragic story of the Vales themselves. Mr. Vale was suspected of committing all these crimes, and that really ruined the Vale name here in Independence. And he really didn't point it out as much as I would have liked him to, but Mrs. Vale, she actually was diagnosed with that cancer when Mr. Vale was out of town at his own trial, and that's when she overdosed. People don't know if it was her taking her own life or an accident. The suspicion is that she took her own life from the guilt, the shame. Her ghost is supposed to be up near her bedroom, wanders throughout the gardens and on the property. And not only that, but for decades, this place was a sanitarium, a place where mentally ill people came to receive treatment. What the hell is picked up right now? But there were a lot of people here that, you know, were violently ill. A lot of undiagnosed mental conditions, and people didn't really understand mental illness back then, so these patients were treated barbarically. 3 patients actually died from lobotomies here while they were getting lobotomies up in that room. And see, they don't want to really talk about that oftentimes on these tours because it's more about the architecture, the little ornate things, which I love, but I mean, 3 people dying from lobotomies should be pointed out, you know? And in the basement, that's where they kept some of the more violent patients here, and they shackled them to the walls. That's why we need to go down there and find those shackles, because I really feel like that energy has left a dark stain throughout the whole property, really. But the basement, there's just something down there that, and look at this, the rain just picked up too. But this place does give a very haunted vibe. Shout out to everybody watching online. I hope you're enjoying these videos. Sorry it's raining and everything. If you want to see more bonus content, join the Patreon. The link is in the description of the video. It's in the comment section. We're posting stuff on there all the time. You guys can sign up and talk to me. Way easier than it is on social media. Share ideas for locations. We've actually taken people's suggestions before. On this trip, actually, we did one. Make sure to follow us all on Instagram. The merch is going to be changing soon, but either way, that's all just YouTube stuff. Let's get back to the spookiness of the Vale Mansion in a thunderstorm. I'm ready. What do you think about all that?
Oh my gosh. It's a lot to handle. It's definitely creepy. And the walkthrough with the psychic kind of got to me. When somebody is saying they want to hurt you, that's hard for a mom to hear. So I think it's going to be a little bit creepy.
Yeah, off camera you actually started crying.
I know, I did. The psychic was so nice. And just hearing that this evil thing wants to hurt my son, and then it actually wants to follow me home and hurt me, was not good. But it's you that really gets me, so.
We're in this together.
We are. We can do it.
Mother and son.
You bet. I love you.
I love you. And
oh God, it's spooky.
You guys gotta know, I've said this a million times. I'm trying to get this light on us because it's terrible lighting.
It is terrible.
My mom is the one who inspired me to be spooky, so
Yes.
it's an honor to have her out here doing this with me.
Oh, it's fun.
Whoa!
God.
This is like our type of night, a rainy,
Oh,
haunted
God.
mansion. If only we had some coffee, it would be really us.
And it's cold out.
Yeah, and it's in the middle of summer. Look like the Cowardly Lion almost. Okay, I was just getting B-roll, but is that not the creepiest way to start this ghost hunt?
It's so cool, but it's so frightening.
I wish all of these lights would just flicker, you know?
If they did, I mean, I feel like I'm in the haunted mansion for real.
This is the Haunted Mansion for real. Okay, everybody, so you don't really come across opportunities like this very often. Mary, if you'll show the window behind us, these are old Victorian shutters. Oh! So sick! Yo, that was
think
bad.
it
That was
better.
perfect timing. So, damn, that is like, it literally looks like the Haunted Mansion, doesn't it?
It really
Like
does.
the lightning through shutters. That's like a typical Haunted Mansion thing. So we're actually right now in Sophia's bedroom in the Vale Mansion. This is where Sophia Vale tragically overdosed and died, I'm assuming in bed. And she, you know, took her own life or died on Valentine's Day. You know, I'm a horror movie nerd and a goth kid, a goth nerd. So to be in this old Victorian mansion during a thunderstorm with loud thunder and lightning in the room where this ghost supposedly died, the person who the ghost is a dream come true. Same for my mom. Jeff, not so much really. He's not as goth as my mom and
I guess not.
Well, I mean, you know, mom and I are just nerds.
Sure.
We are gonna start tonight out. We've got these fake candles. You obviously can't have real flames, but we're doing somewhat of a Victorian era seance. Actually, I want to grab the. Does someone have the voice recorder over there? We're not going to review this live because we don't have an extreme amount of time here at the Vale Mansion. We're going to start up here, do this little seance, move on to the other parts of this floor, up to the 3rd floor, and then I'm going to go spend some time alone in the basement to end the night because the psychic said that whatever was down there wanted to come at me. So I'm going to go face to face with it, whatever it is. Let the thunder strike. Let me hit this. I'm reaching out to Mrs. Vale. If you're here, we invite you to come in to this circle, use our energy, and come speak with us tonight. We want to hear your voice. That's good if that's you. Can you leave the circle? Thank you. Mrs. Vale, if that was you, can you speak to us? Why did you take your own life?
Whoever's here, if you could just try to interact with this, with any of this equipment, the lights, you can touch these, you can make this go off, you can say something into this box right there. It doesn't have to be Mrs. Vale, it can be anybody, any spirit that's here. Would you please do that for us?
That was a move. Someone upstairs. Oh my god, if this isn't the eeriest scene in the history of the show. Mary, okay, you start asking a couple of questions. I'm gonna film you for like a minute because it's lightning here.
Is there anything that we can do for you? We are only here to help, and we'd like to communicate with you. Can Can you please make some sort of noise or try to communicate?
Can you make more of those lights go off? Please? Please?
Mrs. Vale, can you tell us why did you take your own life? Did you feel like that was your only choice?
Do you feel it getting colder in here? I honestly feel like it's getting colder.
Is there somebody with us from another realm? Can you knock on something like this?
Were you a patient here? Did they not treat you well?
Did you die from a lobotomy? What was that noise just now? Did you hear that? It was like, Right when this thing went off. Was that you using your voice to communicate with us? Were you a patient here at the sanatorium? Sophia Vale, if that's you, can you answer one question for me? Is there something evil, bad, in the basement of your home? Is there something dark in this home? Should we be afraid of anybody that's in this home? Sophia, are you still in this home? Sophia, I'm going to ask you one more time. Are you with us?
Can you show us more than that? Please.
That door just creaked right when I started filming. Can you open that door?
Sophia, I'm going to ask you one more time. Are you with us?
That door just creaked right when I started filming.
All haunted places have a story to tell. It can be tragic, it can be scary, and it can be very dangerous. This is Colin Browen, and these are the Paranormal Files.
Mary and Jeff ran downstairs to grab some stuff that we needed, and I just ran down and I forgot something else. So I'm just sitting up here alone, and let me tell you guys, it is creepy in here, man. This is a very spooky atmosphere, pouring rain, thunderstorms, lightning. It's like a real gothic. Wow. You got it? Okay guys, if you've seen the movie The Conjuring or studied old paranormal research, you'll recognize a directional mic, a highly sensitive microphone. Now, this is kind of our own way of doing this experiment. We've never really done this before, but we're just gonna silently walk room to room on this floor and up to the attic. Everyone is gonna keep quiet. We're gonna hold some meters with us, and I'm gonna listen on these headphones and record a video clip. So if I hear anything live, I'll tell you guys, and then it'll be recorded on here using this highly sensitive microphone. So if you hear anything pointed out though.
Okay.
You rolling, Mary?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll on this. There you go. You can hear me really loud and clear. If there's anybody here in the house, we want to hear your voice. Is that the REM pod? Oh, I thought I heard the REM pod.
It was going off when you were downstairs.
Thank you for coming out. Can you speak into this object that I'm holding? Is that thunder? I almost hear like whispering. If I'm hearing you whisper, can you speak a little louder? Sophia, if that's you, tell me something. Sophia, did you take these drugs? I think I just heard a
Really?
like that.
Really?
Where are you in the house? Mr. Vale, are you here?
Mm-hmm.
You heard that?
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Vale, what do you have to say? You can speak to us. Is that thunder? Are you at peace in your home? Is there footsteps over there?
Did you hear
I can almost hear footsteps. How about in here? Are there any patients here from the sanitarium? I'm almost hearing breathing. This way. I think it's time we went upstairs.
Let's do it.
Oh, this is gonna be a weird vibe. Okay, we're coming up. you speak to me? Are you a patient from the sanitarium? You should kill that light and go infrared. Were you sent here by your family? What was your name? What's in this room? I don't even know. What was that?
The door opened long.
That lightning is like right overhead.
And it was right at the same time that that door did.
It's wide open.
Oh my god.
This is really, remember, people, these are the rooms they lock people in.
Look at this. This is the old asylum door.
Severely handicapped or people that misbehaved. And they remember, they never brought them back. No.
Did you die up here?
No. No. No.
I needed to keep talking.
Were you lobotomized? It almost just sounded like something tapped on the microphone.
Really?
Like, you can see I'm not touching it or moving it though. Are you still behind this gate? Oh, I can fit it through. Oh!
Did you do that?
Was that 3 knocks?
Yes.
You know, someone did that.
I did not do
Are
that.
you serious?
I'm on camera. No.
Oh my god.
Where did that come from?
Colin, it from in there.
God.
When you said
That was not you.
No, that it would have picked it up on the mic. Oh, I can fit it through. Oh!
Did you do that?
Was that 3 knocks?
Yes.
Oh, I can fit it through. Oh!
Did you do that?
Was that 3 knocks?
Yes.
Fit it through. Oh!
Did you do that?
Was that 3 knocks?
Yes.
What?
Did you do something?
Yeah, I put my microphone in this room because it's locked. If you were trapped in here at one point, can you tell me your name? I think I just heard something.
Was it talking?
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard it.
You know what you hear?
I heard it.
I heard like Alan.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, this is really creepy standing here. I'm sorry about what happened to you. Can you say yes if your name was Alan? It's cold right here.
There's someone out here.
Mary, I'm getting that same headache that I Why did they put you up here? This is your last chance. Is there something I can do to help?
Oh my God. What's in there?
Oh, this is close.
If somebody's up here, if you are a patient, can you make a loud sound or use your voice to let us know that you're up here? Alan, can you knock on something?
Did they keep you up here and you wanted to leave? Did they hold you here forcibly? We're friends and we just want to help you.
Okay, we're going to be leaving this floor permanently. We won't ever be back here. So now is your time to say something to us. Tell us.
That was me.
Tell us if there's anything that we can do for you. Can we pray for you? Can we say your name out loud? What would you like?
I just saw like an orb with my eyes. Did you see that?
I did too. What the heck was
Really?
Like right here. It literally went.
Were you an orb that just flew by? Can you do it? Can you do it again? Fly by?
I feel like someone's blowing on my neck right now. It literally just felt like someone was like, really like. Here, Jeff, I'm gonna hand this to you. You try, or do you want to do it?
That's okay.
Gotta watch.
Switch. Wow. Out.
Switch, wow, out,
Flow.
flow.
Drone. Explain.
Explain the drone.
Jacket. Horse.
Jacket,
Above.
course, above. Jacket, course, above.
Straight jacket.
Straight jackets and sanatorium.
Yeah.
Mental patients up there. That's where we just came from, too.
Cold.
Is it cold where you are now? Can you make a noise to let us know where you are? Mr. and Mrs. Vale? Are you here?
David.
You...
Put your meter going off too.
Mm-hmm. David. Was that your name, David? Oh yeah, we should do Estus in our bedroom.
Should we go back in there?
Yeah, let's do an
Okay.
Estus. We haven't
Join
done
us.
that for like a couple nights. Okay guys, so at this point I'm sure all of you know what an Estus method is. The Estus method is where you sensory deprivate yourself using a blindfold. This is a comfortable blindfold and noise canceling headphones, and you attempt to kind of fade into the spirit box frequencies and listen for voices. As I've stated now in the last couple videos, when you do the Estus method, the theory is that what you're hearing isn't actually radio. A lot of times people are theorizing that the voices you're hearing are only to be heard by you. They can't be captured or quantified. So some people commented that we should try recording what we're hearing on the Estus method. I mean, A, that would take a lot more effort for us just to bring in all that gear to record this, and B, that's not even the theory of the Estus method. So that's why we're doing it like this. That's why you're not going to hear it, but you can trust us. We're not going to bullshit you guys. So
Or an external speaker.
yeah, and
They're
you
saying
can't have an external
because
speaker either.
It's the person with headphones on that's listening, hearing things that aren't even audible.
Yeah,
That's the whole idea of depriving yourself of vision and the hearing issue.
it's basically like an old school like medium or a clairvoyant, whatever you want to go with, any sort of channeling, spiritual, practice. It's all about the person. It's not about the tool. It's about what you are doing to yourself and what you're hearing. So, yep, here we go. I heard my weakness in a woman's voice just while starting this. My weakness. Okay.
Okay, Sophia, if you took your own life,
Let me teach you about fear.
so if you were fearful, what were you most fearful of? If you want to teach us.
White dress.
Okay, there is a white dress right over here.
I'm serious.
Oh, it's
Investigated.
pink, I guess. What was it? The white dress was up on the 3rd floor. So where are you at right now?
Go far.
Like where? Like another planet?
I couldn't stand it.
Was it because of your cancer?
Game over.
Did you feel like you had another choice?
I feel a cold breeze. I don't know if you guys are feeling that coming right here.
I actually do too.
Sophie, if it's you, are you with anyone right now?
I'll be there.
Okay. Where? Where will you be? This faraway place? What's it
I'll
called?
help you.
So are you a spiritual guide? If you are, who are you going to help?
10 years from now,
What's going to happen in 10 years from now?
there we were.
Okay, you might be with somebody. Who are you with?
I just heard a man scream, like, "Roar!" Oh, I heard a woman go, "Help me."
Sophia, is it the evil man?
Give up.
We're not going to give up. Sophia, is it the evil man that you're scared of?
Shut up.
What does this man do with you? Because you had fear. Is this maybe what you're talking
Basement.
about? Okay.
He's coming.
Don't be afraid of him because we're not afraid of him.
Worst. Echo. breath, like.
So evidently it's this man that you're fearful of. Maybe,
A female voice.
possibly her husband, maybe?
Voice behind you.
So are you the evil entity
That
that's
person's horrific.
the person that's downstairs? Have you wandered up
Oh,
here?
that was creepy. Look behind you.
Okay, is there a person back here, like a picture?
I'm there. Oh, I'm there.
If you're there, go ahead and turn on one of these lights. We have one on both sides of the
Attic.
room. Where do you...
Same girl. Oh. Maybe, sir. In a female voice.
Are we still talking to Sophia, or is
And
it
then
another
you find
patient?
the patient.
It's a patient.
Okay.
How many of them are there here? Still in the
Don't
house?
prescribe.
260.
Did you have drugs prescribed to you that hurt you?
Same voice. Told me I need it. Told me I need it. Down.
Did you want to come down, but they were prescribing you drugs? Because they
I'm
kept
coming
the people?
for him.
Okay, I don't think that we're talking to Sophia. I think it's...
Uh-huh.
Okay,
Mhm.
good. I think we're talking to the evil guy.
You can't stop me.
Mm-hmm. The evil guy that's downstairs that roams the house. Are you that guy and oversees all
Up the
this
stairs.
up there too?
You know, I want to say one thing to you. You're not going to hurt Colin.
They're really creepy. Yes.
No, I'm going to say you're not, because we are here to protect Colin.
Send him.
Oh, we'll send him. Why are you so angry?
The fire is strong.
She said you had like
I just heard, seriously, I killed them. Like that. I killed them. Like a man this time, not a woman. Most of this has been a woman.
The same guy. So where do you stay most of the time? In what part of the house?
You're a liar.
Yeah. Well, no. I'm not saying I'm a liar. I'm asking you, where do you spend most of your time in the house?
I'm working through you.
No, you can't.
The evils.
You can't. I'm protected. I've protected all of us. Where are you right now? Where do you spend most
We're
of the time?
bored. I feel cold all of a sudden. Like the air just started, like cold.
This camera did something, I'm not sure what. So what do you like to do to people?
What do you want to do to Colin?
I did not. My worst fear.
Is this Sophia again? Can you say your name, whoever we're talking to?
You.
Trying to.
Hello. Hello.
Why are you here?
I'm coming. You needed me.
We don't need you. Why are you here now?
Dreams.
You're not going to get to us through our dreams.
A prophecy.
What's the
Guys,
prophecy?
leave. That was a woman's voice now. Most of it was men. I think this just died.
Mm-hmm.
Of course. I don't know what I can do. That was a man. Oh, the man said, come here. Okay, I'm done.
Yeah. Colin,
What?
that's like really creepy.
Oh my god, that's bright. What made sense out of that? Because I literally...
Should I do one?
You want to do it right
Yeah,
now?
really quick.
Sure.
Just do another one.
I don't, Colin, we think that it was like jumping around. Maybe Sophia.
Okay, we're gonna ask some questions.
I'm sorry. I am dead.
Who are you? What's your name?
Oh, that was a creepy one. In ages I have mellowed. A woman's voice.
Are you a demon?
I'm in the sun.
That mean me? It's possessing me. It's trying to possess me. I'm in the sun.
I don't know.
Under.
You live under in the basement?
No word.
Would you hurt someone if given the chance?
Not with women.
Well, so you really don't like men.
The spirit.
Did you have a broken heart? Did a man take away your woman and broke your heart?
Biggest block.
Is Sophia the woman who'd overdosed here?
Glad to hear.
Glad
Norma.
Who's Norma?
Were you
He
okay?
is fake. He is like a guy. He is fake.
Who's fake?
It's truth and hope.
Why do you like to hurt people if you're the person from the basement? Why do you like to
26.
hurt? 26 what?
Go. A guy's voice just said, go.
You want me to leave? You want us to leave?
We're not afraid of you because you can't do us any harm. Why are you so angry?
Ooh. I just gotta.
Do you want me to come to the basement and meet you face to face?
All you have to do is participate.
Participate in what?
It's wonderful.
Do you want to hurt me?
In the mouth and slow. Some guy.
Is it Harvey? How did you die?
Innocent.
Is this Harvey?
Is this the evil spirit? I want to talk to the evil spirit.
A situation you'd like help with.
What are you going to do to help us?
What?
I'll help you fix it. Well-placed orphan.
You'll help us fix what?
And did you put your orphan here in the asylum?
We're together.
Is the evil one here? I want to talk to the evil one.
Loser.
Oh, so it is the powerful evil one. You talking shit to me, buddy? Talk shit, get hit, bitch.
Our way. Hell.
Oh, look at the fucking thing. Right when he said hell, that thing went off.
Oh my God.
Are you getting closer to me? You're getting ready for me to come down to the basement? Trying to intimidate me?
I sold my soul.
Are you still here because you think you sold your soul and you can't move on?
Only 4 questions.
Oh, look at that. There's a ball. Okay, I'll ask you 4
Out. This guy said out.
You want me to leave? Or do you want me to come downstairs? Which one do you want? When I called out for the angry, powerful one that got
An
quieter.
experience.
Yeah.
You'll find out why. It's a woman's voice.
I asked if he wants me to leave or go downstairs. It said an experience. You'll find out why.
Die.
Die.
Oh my God.
A guy. Die.
Are you gonna try hurt
The
me?
moment I give it to him.
Are you gonna try hurt me downstairs? Is that what you're saying? You're moving in the hallway.
Hey, if you're the evil one, you are not going to hurt my son. You are a loser. You're just trying to intimidate people and be a big bully.
Just a waste.
What's a waste?
You're not going.
Not going where?
Controlled her.
Who did? Harvey?
Sweep out the life.
Something seems to be talking a lot about death.
And
Death,
And the
hurting,
curtains.
controlling people.
controlling, hurting.
I think it's well, she said there's a lot of the people from the psych ward.
I'm not afraid.
You hear that cough?
Yes. That was it.
No one can pick up the pieces.
That was a cough, like a straight up like.
I'm afraid.
Because I was coughing earlier. I asked to talk.
I've
to
been
the
drinking
other
too
thing.
much.
Wait, hear a cough from the other room? It's like it's trying to
Yeah, talk to you.
prophesize, piss me off,
Right,
scare me.
right.
Your cough isn't gonna scare me, buddy.
You might get to know me.
How? The cat ball still.
Lord,
Who are you?
the number 1. No, no, no.
You don't want me to ask any more questions? I'm about to come downstairs and see you.
Under. Look under. Under.
Right when I said I'm coming downstairs.
Yeah.
I'll be moving.
Oh God. Are you gonna be moving around in the different rooms?
I'm a little bit more.
Are you gonna be downstairs when I come down?
I don't see it. Stop it.
Are you gonna be a wimp?
Absolutely.
I asked, are you gonna be down there or are you gonna be a wimp? I said, absolutely.
From me.
Whatever you desire from
Deep
me.
voice.
What should I be afraid of?
Fearing for your lives.
Oh my God.
He's helping us. Oh my God. This man. Ooh, I got like total body chills.
You think I should be afraid for my life?
He's staying here.
Me? I'm gonna be staying here because you're gonna kill me? Is that what you're saying?
Can't stand you.
Why can't you stand Colin? What about me? Do you want to hurt me?
No, he's not.
He's not gonna hurt you.
Oh. You're not gonna hurt me? Because you like women, right?
When I come downstairs, are you gonna try to kill me?
I'm not.
Okay, that was very creepy. I'm
Listen to me. In fact, I think I'm gonna be done, guys. I'm getting kind of dizzy.
That was crazy.
Really?
Yeah, we think it's that mean guy.
Seriously?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even. There's so much I was saying. I didn't even remember what I was saying.
There, I'm sorry. There was multiple times when
Wow. There's a lot
I-
of voices.
it was funny because, well, there was one. What was the really creepy one? The thunder.
Yeah.
There was something when I asked, I was like, "Are you gonna hurt me?" And you were like, "Absolutely." And then thunder was like,
Oh,
and we were like,
Oh,
"Holy
oh.
I thought I saw some flash out there.
It tired me out.
Yeah, I'm kind of really sweaty. Well, it seems like all paths always lead somewhere on a paranormal investigation. Now it seems like it's time for me to fulfill my prophecy, as this thing stated it wants me to do. Like I said earlier tonight, I'm going to go downstairs to the basement alone and try to piss this thing off and talk to it. Okay, you two, I'm headed down. But I know you guys do not want me to do this.
No.
Especially you, because you started crying earlier.
I know. Well, I don't want anything to happen to you.
Well, nothing's going to happen to me.
Dad, can go with you? Can Dad go with you?
Nope.
It's creepy down there.
It's
I'm gonna
really
tell you,
creepy.
it is creepy down there. I just set up the cameras down there.
We were hearing noises.
Huge. It's big.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna go down and take pictures. I'm staying up here.
All right, you two. Yes. I will. Okay. Thanks.
Bye.
See ya. Okay, everybody. Well, this is positively freaky. We've got a static camera right there. We've got another static camera right there. I'm gonna set up this infrared camera All right, guys, so I'm here alone in the basement of the Vale Mansion. This is the area where the mental patients were chained to the walls. There were terrible conditions down here, a lot of violence. The psychic who was with us earlier tonight said that there are almost only exclusively bad spirits down here, and she was telling me that one of these spirits was promising to attack me when I came back later tonight. So, as promised, I have returned to suffer the spiritual attack if this guy is badass enough. So, but I've got this, whatever the hell it's called. We got this camera right here that I've set up. I'm gonna put this REM pod over here. in this kind of creepy doorway. And holy shit, man. That thing has not gone off all night. You've seen it. Hey, get out of there. Why don't you step in the room with me? Stop trying to freak me out on the border. If that's you standing in the doorway, I kind of feel you. Get the over here. What's your deal? You're not as big and bad and scary as they say you are. I'm not afraid of you. Can't hurt me. That's right. Stay back there. Okay, I'm gonna... What the f***, man? Okay, I'm gonna just ignore you, buddy. I don't know if that's him, but... I'm gonna place this REM pod over here. And for the time being, I'm gonna sit right here. If you'll remember eerily enough, this is the exact place down here where a tour group saw a full-bodied apparition walk right in front of where I'm at and walk into this wall right next to me. So, hoping I don't see that right now. That would kind of creep me out. Well, I just started the Ovilus and it said chat closet. Now it says jewelry, eerie potential. Oh, there's a closet right here. You want to chat with me in there? Actually, there's a full-on closet right there. Actually, I'm not even going to do an Ovilus. Right now, I want to get to the bottom of this, so I'm going to do a straight-up EVP session. And I'm just going to kind of walk around the room asking some questions. So, here you go, buddy. But I'm going to start a new clip. I'm going to place it right here on this chair and keep it there the whole time so you can see what I'm doing and everything. I'm recording now. There you go. If you're down here with me, why did you say you wanted to hurt me? Come talk to me man to man. What's the deal with that, brother? It's just me and you in this basement. Seriously, man, there's a doorway there, doorway there, doorway there, doorway there. You could trap me in here. You can do shit, but why don't you? Why don't you do it, man? You can kill that light at any time. It's my only light. You know what though, guys? I will say this is very creepy. You know, I don't typically like to do alone shit that often. This is an eerie vibe, from the stories of the patients being shackled down here to the psychic telling me someone wants to hurt me. Not a fun. It's a Friday night. Let's say I'd rather right now be out drinking at a bar with my fiance rather than asking a ghost to assault me in the basement of a haunted mansion. And there's lightning outside and thunder, so it's still fucking creepy. Are you down here? You in this room over here? Come on, you're over there. Come on in here. Or if you're over here, stop f***ing with that REM pod and come over to this room. Because that shit doesn't scare me, buddy. You know, as I was walking, I actually started to get a K2 signal. Huh. Then it went away. Guess I'll ask some more EVPs. Can you tell me why you feel so angry? What is making you want to hurt me? What have I done to you? Is there something I can do to help, to make you feel better about where you're at and why you're here? Can you at least let me know where you are in this basement by knocking on something or making a footstep noise? Come on. Come on over, man. I just want to have a conversation. Nothing too pressing. I've heard a couple weird noises, but nothing conclusive yet. I'm just waiting to see somebody come walking through that door. It's gonna scare the hell out of me. I'm not gonna lie. I'm right here. You said earlier you wanted to hurt me tonight. You're in there. You're in here. You're over there. Come on, man. It's like a maze. It's a dungeon. You can trap me down here if you don't like me. Okay. Hello? Okay, guys, that was okay, I don't really know what just happened to me. Please bear with me. Don't think I'm insane here when I say this. When I was sitting there just now asking questions, when I was sitting there asking questions a couple minutes ago, I just went into like almost a trance. Just felt like out of my body a tiny bit, and then I just started walking, and I walked into a room way over there. I don't have a static camera on, and I kind of was like in a trance for like 2 minutes, and then I kind of came to like, what the hell am I in here looking at all this shit for? And then I heard like a really loud, not like footsteps, but just like a bunch of movement in the room, and that's why I ran back in here and just had to get my composure for a second. But that was really strange because all I can remember is like standing here asking those questions and like need to walk, and I just started walking. So didn't get hurt, but creepy. It's never happened to me before. It's like manipulating the mind, kind of. But this thing is not gonna scare me. All right, this is your last chance. If you just made me. Can you slam this door? Anybody? You in here? Oh, what the There goes my light, there goes my fucking light. Oh, fuck me. My phone's on 2% too. I'm gonna call my parents, tell them to bring me the light down. Yeah, can you come down and help me pack this stuff up? My light just died and I'm in pitch black. Okay. Alright, so you saw that I went over and called that thing out in the other room. And then when I was walking back, my light died, so that's pretty freaky, but I think that I'm going to call my session down here. Nothing's really happening, nothing that I can tell other than that weird thing where I just kind of walked into the other room and a couple noises, but whoever you are that was threatening me and my mom, you didn't do shit to me, buddy. And you said you'd do it tonight, right here. It's like a fight. I came with my fists ready, you didn't. I always respect the paranormal, but not when the paranormal doesn't respect you. That's when you cross the line. Don't threaten my family. So you gotta stay here, pal. You gotta stay here.